Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca Gabriel and we are going to be doing your April reading for this month. So Aries, this one is for you. I hope you're keeping well. By all accounts from those wonderful and amazing astrologers out there, April is looking like an intense month. So what we want is to help you stay focused and to balance your energy this month. And of course, it's a happy birthday to you. If your birthday is indeed falling the end of March or during April, then it's a happy birthday to you, Aries. All right, I'm going to start a little differently this month and pull a card from the Gaia Oracle deck. And this is so that we can really focus on where your heart is this month, your energy, and how you're managing to regulate your energy. So where's that focus for you? And let's see what your spirit guides and the angels would like you to know for this month. Okay, so let's pull 3 cards for you. Okay. Interesting. The first card, the search card. So what I'm getting here is that initially you're probably going to be feeling bouts of feeling a little bit lost, a little confused. That sense of, is life just happening to me? It may be, Aries, that you're feeling off kilter, and there'll be days when your energy has bottomed out, feeling lethargic, and not really too sure where you're making a difference. That's going to happen, I dare say, across all the zodiac signs this month. But let's use it as an awareness, a sign that your body, your mind, your soul is asking you to take a pause. And in that moment, it's not about the action. In that particular moment, it's about how to restore your energy. What is it that you need to do? And it could simply be just to rest. Now, for some of you, it may be that you're recognizing that things are shifting almost in a permanent way for you. The way you're viewing your world is different. But of course, there's this sense that there's a new season opening up for you in your life. It could have been that for a while you've been experiencing something that feels like the winter season, and perhaps there's been a sense of emptiness or a lack of progress. But indeed, Aries, things are shifting for you in this month. So don't believe what your mind is saying to you, that you've lost your way. This is just temporary. The answers will come, but they'll come from your heart space and not your mind, Aries. This is really about holding on and waiting for that wave of inspiration to come, because there are going to be waves throughout this month of ups and downs and ups and downs. But just the idea is not to resist them mentally or physically. The idea is to go with them. So on those low energy days, you have a nap, you pull back, you don't give yourself the guilt trip, you give yourself permission to rest. And then when your energy restores, that's when you're going to remember what you're most passionate about and what you're excited for in your life. This is not about an energy of doubt. It's an energy of moving into a new season of your life. So whilst you may feel that sense of searching and yearning, there is new life coming. There is, and we can see that in the sun rays there. There is a sense of light at the end of the tunnel, or a new dawn breaking for you on the horizon. And very, very soon, new ideas are going to burst forth for you, Aries. So hold on to that and remember that in those moments when you're feeling like you need to ride the waves of April. Now, the next card we have here is Harmony. And this card is speaking to, as I said, feeling back that sense of inner power and confidence, feeling the juice and the fuel of being productive. So now you're back into that yang energy and into taking moments of action. This is great. So an increased sense of self-confidence. The best thing here when we have this kind of energy is knowing how to channel the energy appropriately. So I always say to my clients, make sure you come back to what are your values and making sure that every choice and decision is aligned with what's most important to you and that real sense of your being your true self. And then prioritize your activities. This is not about feeling all juiced up and ready to conquer the world and doing everything, because that will put you back into a space of plummeting your energy. So what you want to do is focus on how to utilize your energy wisely. I feel that you've learned a lot in the past and where it didn't work so well, but this time round you are learning to manage your thoughts and self-regulate so that your actions now are more of a considered response, rather than being too focused on how the rest of the world is thinking, behaving, or reacting to you. As you become more self-confident, other doors are opening for you, Aries, this month. New opportunities. And you'll start to find your flow, so that where things felt like you needed a lot of effort before, this time things seem to come in at the right time, perfect for you, with less effort than before. This is about now integrating the dreams, the goals that you've had in your inner world with your outer experience. Yeah. So when you're in that place of feeling empowered and taking the initiative, because Aries, as a fire sign, we know that you like to be the initiator. This is about being conscious of how you utilize that energy, the impact it has on yourself and on others, and going with the flow, knowing that the way you direct your energy is to serve you well, and of course we want to make sure it's for the greater good of all. Beautiful. Then we have the third card from the Gaia Oracle deck, is the hidden path. What is going to be revealed to you? This is really, as I said a minute ago, about integrating the mind, the body, and the spirit. It's our physical reality, what we do and how we experience life as human beings, and integrating that well with our higher knowing. So let's dive in, take a look at what this special message is for you. It would seem that over a lengthy period of time, you've been doing a lot of learning. There's been a lot of personal evolution and growth for you, Aries. The culmination of that, though, is actually a lot more, you're aware of it. You're aware of your accomplishments. You're aware of what you've learned. And you're ready to go to that next chapter, that next stage of your life. Things have not come to an end. You're just continuing on in a different way. And perhaps there'll be moments during the month where you may question, what is your direction? What is the way to move forward? And even when it's not clear, even when your physical surrounds and the external world may not be giving you the feedback that you're seeking, the idea is to find that hidden pathway within yourself. It's about trusting your higher self, trusting your inner knowing of what feels right for you, what you intuitively feel guided to pursue and to follow in terms of your direction. You are not stuck. You are not being held back. The only thing that could be holding you back is you and your thoughts. When we get into our mind, it can overthink, overanalyze. When you notice that you're doing that, Aries, it's time to pull back, time to relax, time to trust yourself. Just put your hand on your heart, which is a lovely physical way to help us tap into our spiritual knowing. In this card, we have a picture of two trees intertwined, which is representing spirit and matter. There is also symbol here for healing and protection. It's inviting you to move forward this time of your life spiritually. And as you do, The universe is offering you healing and protection along the way. Perhaps you didn't feel previously quite so safe to move forward. Perhaps you were very, very conscious of your healing journey. But now the healing journey is more of a spiritual kind, where you feel yourself ascending, you feel yourself stepping into a higher knowing with more confidence and more trust in yourself. Everything is coming together. The physical aspects of your growing and learning may have been presenting itself through illness, through obstacles that you kept coming up against and challenges in this physical world. That's now starting to settle, and all of the things that you've been experiencing, you're now understanding why they unfolded the way they did. So now that learning is becoming wisdom, and you're integrating this wisdom and listening to your higher self, your spirit, your soul that is guiding you forward now. This is where your rational mind, Aries, needs to align with your heart. So whenever you're in a moment of just feeling low energy and doubting yourself, put that hand back on your heart. What is your heart asking you to pay attention to? What is your heart asking you to do, and how to move forward? Both are necessary. The mind is very good at keeping us in check, using our common sense. But the heart also enables us to tap into our purpose, to tap into our intuition for what we feel and know is right for us. This is about true spiritual alchemy, the integration of the mind and the spirit. Yeah. Beautiful. Lots going on for you. Very transformative month, Aries, for you. Let's pull just a few tarot cards now to see what the current challenges are for you and the opportunities for you and the way forward. For Aries, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Challenge, opportunity, and way forward. The challenge is that there are opportunities being presented to you at the moment. We have the Knight of Cups here, but it was in reverse, which may mean that you're not seeing it, or perhaps you're not open to new ways of thinking and doing things. Perhaps you haven't quite managed to get there yet in terms of your heart space. So use this just as a heads up. Okay, where can you relax and be more open to seeing opportunities of connecting with your heart emotionally? And perhaps where others are reaching out to you also, Aries, from a heart space. Are you noticing that? Are you able to step into more of your empathic self? So the opportunity for you to move forward is, of course, the Hermit card. It was in reverse, but this is just really to show you, are you being aware and alert that sometimes time on your own is necessary. Solitude for being able to receive the insights. Now, for this to happen, we actually do need to slow down. We need to have moments of quiet. And for the Aries, the mind is active. It's time to slow that mind down. Being in a place of stillness may be a challenge sometimes for you, but it is taking a moment to just breathe and observe. Practice being the observer of yourself and others this month. See what comes in. Allow yourself to receive nudges, not problem solving. I think the key here is that in those moments of being still, however you choose that to be, stillness needs to be without judgment. Stillness needs to be without holding on and still feeling that sense of resistance and irritation. It's to let it go. Just allow yourself to surrender in those moments of stillness. That's the only way clarity can come to you, Aries. And of course, when you manage to do that, you step into flow. I love this. This card here really lets us know that as long as you trust the guidance that is coming to you, flow can be initiated. Flow can return to your life. The Temperance card is about getting back into balance. And this is what's so important, and what I felt at the beginning of your reading, that Managing the ebbs and flows this month, Aries, is super important. It's not about judging yourself. You haven't lost your way. You are energetically releasing. You are processing a big chunk of your life and the lessons that you've been going through, and recognizing through some of the memories that have come up what it means, but how, more importantly, how far you've come. And this time, it's more about connecting with your heart than the mind that wants to control and analyze and problem solve anything. Answers will not be coming from your mind so much as they will from your heart and your spirit. When you are able to integrate the two and practice coming from a place of calm, clarity drops in and flow returns to your life, Aries. I love that. Okay, let's pull a few cards from the Angel Tarot deck. Some guidance here for Aries for the way forward for this month, please. Wonderful. Wow, I swear I pre-shuffled these cards. Abundance, so much abundance. We have the King, Queen, and the Knight of Earth. My goodness. So, the King of Earth, this is really speaking about you. Now, this may relate to your business or perhaps how you're feeling in your life in general. You are truly blessed. You have what it is that you need. You have all of the resources. You have everything in place. And when you connect with your heart, Aries, it really does put you in that place of feeling generous, wanting to share what it is that you have, wanting to connect with others. Yes, the King energy is quite practical and feels a sense of responsibility or leadership, wanting to help others from a place of making a difference when you know that you can, which is really beautiful. Success is all around you, Aries. So when you hit those moments of high energy, you are feeling confident, you are feeling capable, and you're probably stepping into your leadership very well, both personally and professionally. And they're those moments where you feel quite generous. So it's monitoring and moderating how you express that, how you express your generosity, and doing it from a place of not wanting to dominate, but truly wanting to assist, raise up, provide a hand from your heart space. The Queen of Earth, this is really tapping into your empathy and making time for others and recognizing the importance of strengthening relationships, personally and professionally. It's also about using your common sense. So if you have a tendency at times in the past to be a little bit too logical, this is the moment where you just tone the logic down and you really come from a place of heartfelt sensitivity. So knowing how to connect with others, reading the energy of what is not being said rather than what is being said, and just feeling into what is needed in the moment, in that present moment. It really is helping you to deal with difficulties, and especially if there's a few challenges with communications or relationships in the past, it's helping you to come from a place of being a lot more understanding. The Knight of Earth, okay? This is similar to the Knight of Pentacles, which has a slow, methodical, paced energy. It's still about progress, but it's a very considered place. This is you feeling confident, loyal, like the other two cards, but it's also you're dedicated. You want to get the work done. You're committed to your purpose. You're committed to doing what feels right, and you are going to honor those commitments. So this again is another aspect of you feeling strong, independent, confident, in your leadership role. We lead by example, not by telling the world how great we are. The Knight of Pentacles gets down and gets stuff done. But again, remember, it is all about balance and moderation, keeping your energy in check and self-regulating really well. Okay, beautiful. All right, is there anything else that's needed here for Aries this month? We'll pull a card from the Enchanted Map deck here for Aries. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What a lovely reading for you. If you are liking this reading, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment about how it may be resonating for you at the moment in your life, or how you're feeling at the beginning of this month. And if you're not subscribed, I invite you to. And indeed, as this is a general reading, if you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Oh, I like this. The Wishing Well. This really does support the last three Pentacle cards that came up for you. This really does feel very abundant and positive for you. Let's take a look at the Oracle message for you today. So, the Wishing Well. This is really about letting go of attachment to things. It is also about stepping into knowing the difference between what you need and what you desire, and really being truthful with yourself about what is necessary in your life, rather than getting caught up with wanting to have it all and all of the glitter that comes with that. There's a realization of how to strike a balance there. The Wishing Well. This is lovely because it's speaking about trusting your intuition and feeling into the possibilities of what can happen during this month, where new opportunities are for you, personally and professionally. And that's why it's so important to recognize moments of stillness and solitude, to get that clarity, to ensure that you are seeing things clearly and truthfully, and that you're able to separate from the noise, even our own noise that we create, the things that we think we want, and we might go into a push energy. It's like, okay, take a moment, sit back. Is that really a priority for me? Does it align with my values and my purpose and what it is that I'm doing? So being able to separate the two is really important. Yes, some things are important to go for, and you're going to get those insights and ideas. Make sure they're related to your purpose, what you feel called to do. With growth, sometimes we would like to control every aspect of our progress. But part of what's happening this month with the energies that go up and down, yes, it is about ascension, yes, it is about progress, but we don't get to control every aspect of that. So it is about moving with flow and being flexible, knowing when to just sit back and let things unfold, and trusting in the timing of things. So if you are remembering how you've been in the past when you get all fired up about something and you're very committed and you want to go gung-ho, just temper that a little bit, remembering the Temperance card, and just ask yourself, is this actually really necessary, or is this something I can just let go of at the moment? Allow your higher self to be your guide, and let go of attachments that are not important to you. Be very careful about what your intentions are this month, Aries. And when you know exactly what it is of where you need to place your energy and your focus, that's when you prioritize it. And that's when you check in with yourself. Does this feel right? Does this support my well-being? Does this allow me to grow and strengthen myself? Then you can trust your higher self, and you can trust the nudges that Spirit is giving you to help you. All up, this card is really saying, be prepared to be amazed. Wonderful things are happening for you. So be very clear about your intentions and the direction that you want to take this month, Aries. It's going to be an amazing month for you. I feel like I'm going to leave it on that note. A fabulous reading. Aries, if you'd like to know a little bit more, get in touch with me and we'll do a personal reading. Otherwise, have a fabulous month and I wish you well. Until next time, bye now. And my dear friends, one last message. If you happen to be a woman in midlife, and what I mean by that, you're recognizing you're entering a new phase of your life where things are different, your values and what you're focusing on is different because you've changed, then you might like to connect with me, either in person to be with other like-minded women, or perhaps you might like to have an opportunity to join the Sage community, our Sage Collective, which is a once a month membership. If this is something that you've been looking for, then I've also got the details below and we would love to see you. Take care, my friends, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Bye.